Hey guys, what is up? It is Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I'm back with another weekly plan with me. This week I am planning the week that was October 10th through the 16th in my Aura Estelle A5 wide planner using my Caress Press 2022 inserts. And this week I am using the Blair Ultimate Kit from Scribble Prints Co. with the Kittenish Girl Jess artwork and then a silver sparkle, maybe foil bundle. Don't exactly remember the name of that exact format, but just a silver, like sparkly foil bundle as well. I decided to just go with silver because I haven't just done silver in a while, so I felt like it was finally time. And I really, really, really wish I could say that this week I did some exciting things, like went to the museums in DC, like I was hyping myself up to be doing this week, that I was going to use this kit, but it did not happen. It was actually the start of a week of hell, which you guys have probably heard of by now, that we got COVID and everything. But before all that, so Monday and Tuesday were like normal, was working everything. Well, I worked this whole week, but I didn't work the week after because I got COVID. But this whole week I did work. And then on Wednesday, we took Oliver to the dental vet, and basically they took him back and extracted 12 teeth from his jaw, and they were all full teeth, like his full on canines were in there in his jaw. It was just crazy. It was a wild experience, and he was down so bad. And then at some point at the beginning of the week, before we were stuck at home with Oliver, Jake somehow got COVID. And so Jake tested positive from COVID on Friday. He started feeling ill on Thursday, but then on Saturday and Sunday, I quarantined from him. And then y'all will see in the next plan with me, I did test positive for COVID, but on Sunday, I was starting not to feel well. So I kind of knew it was coming, but it was honestly super rough. It's like annoying how, like, some people advertise it as not that bad, because it is not that bad for some people, but for some other people, like even without extreme health conditions, it can be rough. Like I ended up having to go to the ER, so it's like serious, and I'm really glad I was vaccinated against it because it was so rough. And Jake's was not as bad. But I'm still like over here recovering. I still don't really have taste or smell, and it's been 2 weeks since this plan with me now. So, yeah. Anyways, this week, again, we didn't get to do much because towards the beginning of the week, Ollie got his surgery and it was quite intensive. I'll get into the specifics once I get into the plans, but it basically, there was no way we were able to leave him or go do museums or anything. And then Jake literally felt sick the day after. So it just wasn't going to work out. But I thought, I was going to use this kit anyway, and it's so cute. And it does give me DC vibes. Oh my god. Sorry, Jake is texting me. Um and I just love the autumn vibes. It gives me total Georgetown vibes, which I just love, and also like museum vibes. Oh, yeah, you can see. So, when I was planning this second part, the first part was before I got COVID, and then there's kind of a break. That's why I do the base in kind of a weird way. So now this second part was when I had COVID, and there was just no way I was going to talk through this. I think now I could talk through a plan with me, but this one and the week after are definitely going to be voiceovers, because I was struggling real hard. And you can see I did my nails, which is cute, but I also have my hospital wristband on, so I didn't even realize. But yeah, so it was a rough week, but this is going to be a voiceover because I was dying this week planning it. I had COVID and it was miserable. I will continue saying it and complaining about it, okay? It was my first ever time having it, and it was not fun. So, anyways, on Monday, I just marked that I was very sleepy, and then I took Ollie to the dog park and Churro. I still had Churro, my friend's dog, at this point. And then I did do laundry this day, and then I just marked that I said bye to Churro. My friend came back from her trip. So she picked him up this night, and so we gave him off, and then we did go on a grocery run, and then I got Starbucks and some KFC, which KFC is just like so nostalgic for me because I love their coleslaw and just like drumsticks from there, but like their coleslaw is so good. I am not a big coleslaw person, and it's definitely not like, like coleslaw I would advertise as good. I don't think. Like I don't know because I don't really eat any other coleslaw, but this coleslaw to me is so nostalgic. So I always have to get coleslaw from KFC. And then we just watched Monday Night Football. On Tuesday, I marked that I went to Starbucks with Ollie. I got up really early this day. I was feeling so good. And then, of course, my week just like goes to hell later. But I went to Starbucks with Ollie, and then I did go in office, and I did have an all staff meeting this day. So I marked that, and then I came home and did a bunch of work from home, and then I took Oliver to the dog park, and then afterwards we did go to Michael's. We also went to Target, I'm pretty sure, but I don't think I got anything. I don't know. I feel like that's like crazy if I didn't get anything from Target, but I did get a bunch of stuff from Michael's for my like crafts that I've been doing with my bestie Raw, which has taken a break since we got COVID, but hopefully it restarts back up here soon. But then we went to Walmart, and then we went to Panda Express, and somewhere here is definitely where we had to have gone COVID because I don't think we got it on our grocery run Monday. But in the Walmart and Panda Express, especially the Panda Express, it was like there were so many people. And then at this one point, this one guy was like hitting on me and came super close to us and was like asking where I'm from and if I'm Polynesian or something. I don't know. And so I'm pretty sure that guy gave us COVID, to be honest, which is kind of annoying because I was just like, why? Why do you need to know where I'm from? Um, but yeah, so I think this is where Jake got COVID, but again, I don't know. We just have no other idea where he got it. So kind of crazy, but that is how the pandemic works. And then I did just watch 90 Day Fiance, and then this night we did Cuddle. On Wednesday, we had an 8 a.m. dental specialist appointment, which is so early for us. But we did go to that bright and early, and basically, I don't even know. Like, we just went in, and I thought they were going to put him to sleep and like take dental x-rays and not do like the full-on surgery this day. I thought we'd be able to talk about it more and like, I don't know, but I guess that's not how this place runs. So they put him to sleep and did the dental x-rays as well as the 360 CT scan. And they called me later and they were like, yeah, we have to do this now. And so he quickly got 12 teeth extracted, basically. They didn't even know how many it would be till they got in there. And then the total of it was so freaking much. Oh, so anyways, during that I had a meeting, and then I just marked that I was stressed AF because it was such a stressful day. I got Chipotle and Starbucks, and then I did do some planning time, and then I did pick up Ollie at some point in this, and he was moaning and groaning, and he was so upset and miserable. He's so much better now, y'all. So like, don't worry. But for a while, y'all, like this weekend like was probably the worst weekend we've ever had because I thought Ollie like could die based on how he was acting. Like, I don't know if that's just me being dramatic, but I was like really concerned. But anyways, I marked that I cuddled Ollie, and then I had to hand feed Oliver, which I wasn't expecting. I didn't really think about the fact that he wouldn't be able to eat out of bowls because his like mouth can't touch it. So that was a whole thing. And then we had to boil his food super soft and give him all soft food and all this stuff. But yeah, so marked that I hand fed him and then did a TikTok binge. On Thursday, I had another meeting, and then I did work from home. And then this day, my bestie, Raw, brought me Chipotle and Starbucks, which was so sweet of them because I just like, ugh, they were just like, nah, you need this. And so they brought me in and hung out with me. And then I did do some planning. And then I watched Thursday Night Football and I cuddled Oliver. And this was the night that I took his temperature. He was like, I don't feel good. After Raw left, by the way. Um, he was like, because I obviously would not, and she knows this too, I would not have invited her over if Jake had COVID symptoms. But after all of this, he had like a really high fever. So then on Friday, we did go get Jake a COVID test. Because he wasn't feeling well at all. So we went and did that, like a PCR. And then I had a call with my mom. And then I did do some planning time and I edited, so I marked all that. And then I binge watched Bling Empire and cuddled Oliver. And by the end of the night, we had the results and Jake had COVID. And we were shocked because we haven't gotten COVID at all. And like at this point, people are like, well, you've probably had it by now. And like you just like, your immune system fought it off, or I don't know, it wasn't that bad for you, it was really mild, I don't know. But this was like rough, and we definitely have not had this COVID before. And like, I don't know, like I feel like I had it especially rough because I went to the ER and I like still don't have my taste or my smell, and I'm still having symptoms of like cough and stuffy nose, and it's getting like annoying. So I don't know, but we were really shocked because like I was like, maybe it's the flu, like I don't freaking know. But he had COVID, and so then on Saturday I did mark that I quarantined from Jake. I marked this because I thought I had cute quarantine scripts and then they could not be found. I also had a massive headache and was super sick during this spread, so like I do feel like the matching is kind of meh. Well, no, it's fine. It's fine. Just some of the blues are a little off. But I definitely gave up on the scripts and stuff because a lot of the scripts are not in, right? But that's fine. So I marked quarantine from Jake, and then we did get pho this day. So Jake decided to take up the bedroom and that bathroom, and then I had like the rest of the apartment with Oliver. We got pho, and then I marked that I had Starbucks with Oliver. Um and then I did just fold a massive amount of laundry, like a huge pile, which I did do laundry on Monday and it did sit for all those days. Judge me if you want, but it was a rough week, y'all. um, and then I did mark that I watched the Maryland football game with the Go Terps kind of thingy. And then I did film a bunch of videos, which I'm so glad I did because I ended up having things so much to upload when I had COVID. And now that I'm back to working and stuff, I like don't have anything to upload because I kind of have been so busy with work and random other stuff. But I did film this day, and then I was really sad this day. I was super in my feels because I was just like so sad Jake had COVID and he felt so sick and that I had to quarantine from him. And at this point, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get it. Like, he had symptoms on Thursday, but he did take a test on Thursday and it was negative. So technically, he did not test positive until Friday. But I was just sad and I was like, I miss him, and it was just sad for me. And so I was in my feels. So I marked that. And then I did get sushi. And then I marked that I finished Bling Empire Season 3, which I freaking loved Bling Empire Season 3. I loved the storylines they had, like about getting double eyelid surgery. So relatable. Um, Something else about like elders. I don't remember, but a bunch of their storylines this season were so relatable, and I just really really love that for like the Asian in me. And I just love that show, and I thought they did a really, really good job. So I thought it's like getting better, which I am excited about because I thought season 1 was good, and then season 2 was like meh, but I really, really like season 3. So excited about that. And then on Sunday, I marked again that I quarantined from Jake, which this ended up being my last day because on Monday I test positive, y'all. Which isn't in this plan with me, but spoiler alert for the next one. I was super tired this day. I honestly already had symptoms this day. After literally, y'all, after like we went to Starbucks and Whole Foods. I After that walk home, my throat started hurting so bad, and I was like, is it the cold weather? Like, what is it?" And it definitely was like the COVID coming, which sucks. So I marked that I was tired AF, and then football Sunday. I did go to Starbucks with Ollie again, which glad for him because I had to quarantine for so long. And then Irene, my mother in law, did do a grocery drop off for us. And then I did go to Whole Foods quickly because we really needed something for Oliver. He basically, we had to put him on baby food because he wasn't eating anything at this point and he wasn't drinking water. And we were super, super concerned. And he was just hiding in the closet with his tail down, moaning and groaning and like being all sad. So then I marked Oliver as sad because I was really sad about it. I literally had no idea, like, once they start hiding away from you, it's scary, like as a pet owner or as a dog owner. So I was like really, really concerned. Um he did go to the doctor the next day, just so y'all know. He's like fine. He was fine. He was just being dramatic. But marked Sunday Night Football, and then that I was not feeling well, and y'all will see on the next week I got COVID. So that is that for this week in full using this kit called Blair from SPC. Y'all can use my code at, why do I always say at? Y'all can use my code Laura Marie 10 for 10% off, and that'll help your girl out and help you out. These are the leftovers that I will give away. Thank y'all so, so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this spread. Sorry if I was all over the place, but also this was a really crappy week, so hopefully I put some pep into it. But I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.